Welcome to Arlanda Airport, northeast of Stockholm, and also welcome to this international flight from Arlanda Stockholm to Kastrup Copenhagen with this Boeing 777-300 operated by Lufthansa. Today is the 18th of March 2018. The time is 8:32 Zulu time, which means 9:32 AM local time. The ground services are at the moment handling the aircraft by loading in the cargo, and in a few moments the packs will go on board. So let's go into the cockpit and prepare this flight. First of all, we will set the altimeter to the local pressure, the QNH, which is 1023 hectopascal. Due to the wind conditions, we expect to depart from runway 19 left, so we will set the heading on the MCP accordingly to that. And the initial climb out of Stockholm is normally 5,000 feet. And the flight directors for both pilots are on. The outro brakes RTO. And we will set the weather radar to the captain's side. And we will have a look at page 1 of our flight plan. Our flight is Delta Lima Hotel 1462, and it goes from Arlanda to Kastrup Copenhagen. Our air distance is 317 nautical miles, and our estimated takeoff weight is nearly 230 tons. And here we have the calculated block fuel weight, which is 17,237 kilograms of fuel, and we made it to 18,000 kilograms. And we have 6 passengers on first class, 33 on business, and 228 on economy. And we will now let the FMC identify the location of the aircraft. And we are located at Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha, Stockholm, at gate Alpha 7. Give the coordinates, and the route is from Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha to Copenhagen, Kastrup, which is Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. And we expect departing from runway 19 right. And the road is 1462. And we request the company route The request is now sent, And the FMC is now downloading the company route, and we can load that into the FMC. The uplink is now loading, and we can activate and execute. The performance download is now ready. We put it in the expected runway, 19 right. Our cruising level is 320, 32,000 feet, and the cost index from Lufthansa is 85. We upload the wind data, and execute. And the descent forecast is also ready, and we load it into the FMC. And now the boarding of the passengers are completed, so we can arm and close the doors. Take-off flaps is 5 degrees, and the central gravity for the trim is 5.25, which we have to set here. And then we have the three velocities: V1 135, V rotate 145, and V2 161 knots. Which we set to the MCP. And we will set the departure from 19 right, and the SID for 19 right is Donker for Golf departure. Execute. And the VREFs are the same as before. And the arrival to Copenhagen, we expect runway 04 left ILS. And on the next page we will see if there are any discontinuities, and there is one which we correct now and execute. The cargo loading is now completed, so we can close the cargo doors. And here we have our aircraft, Lufthansa 1462, located at gate Alpha 7, and we expect Zulu Lima, Papa Alpha, As a taxi clearance, we expect Zulu Lima, Papa Alpha and Yankee to holding point runway 19 right. And here we have the entire route to Copenhagen. As we can see, there is heavy traffic in the region for the moment. And we can see the approach to 04 left in Copenhagen. And we are entering the Danish airspace at Sveda, just north of Helsingør. And here we have our planned route from Stockholm to Donker, airway November 872 to waypoint Sveda, and then Sveda 3 Mike arrival star to 04 left in Kastrup, Copenhagen. And as we can see on this map, we have a pretty good tailwind of 55 knots in flight level 300. I think we now are pretty ready to ask the ATC for IFR clearance to Kastrup, Copenhagen. Stockholm Tower, Lufthansa 1462 at stand Alpha 7, ready to copy IFR clearance to Kastrup, Copenhagen as filed.
Lufthansa 1462 on our way, good morning. Clearance to Copenhagen. Runway for Gulf departure, squawk 0243. Information kilo is valid, QNH 1022.
Clear to Kastrup, Copenhagen via Donker to Gulf departure, runway 19 right, squawk 7343. And information kilo valid, and QNH 1022 Lufthansa 1462. Request push and start, Lufthansa 1462.
Lufthansa 1462, and pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Lufthansa 1462, thank you.
Marshal 144, ready for turn. Ready for taxi, let's copy, Marshal 144. Marshal 144, turn to Oslo Animal, all forward goals, departure, score 430. Information Kilo 11, QNX 1022.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Delta single stop request. Push and start 5 kilo. Pushback approved.
And here we go.
Push and start approved, Delta single stop.
And we will start engine number 1 and adding some fuel. Auto brake set to RTO.
Set parking brakes.
And we are ready to start engine number 1 and adding some fuel. And the engine is now spinning up.
Unlocking gear.
And we can now shut down the APU.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Controls check, full right, center, full left, center, full up, center, full down, center.
Information kilo, where the Stockholm Copenhagen
Rudder.
PMDG.
Full right, center, full left, center. Flight controls check completed.
Okay, the Stockholm Copenhagen, that's forward 5043, 1142.
That's correct.
Take off flaps 5 set. Request taxi Lufthansa 1462.
Lufthansa 1462, taxi to 191 and 9 hours.
Taxi to holding point 19 right, Lufthansa 1462. Taxi lights on. Beacon on. Strobe on. And here we go. A Norwegian 737 departing.
And Towers Canadian 403 stand 8, ready for transfer.
7 403, push back approach.
Clear, good, 403.
Lufthansa 1562, wing sequence, line up 1 on right and wait.
Line up 19 on right and wait, Lufthansa 1462.
Take over Scandinavian 181, then 5 Alpha information, kilo request start chance to Las Palmas.
100, power on chance to Las Palmas for departure, squawk 4260. Information kilo is valid QH1722.
Thank you, clearance to Las Palmas of both departure 4260, information kilo 1023, Scandinavian 181.
181 that's correct, and 1022 on the QNH.
Second, Scandinavian 181.
QH 1022.
Answer 22.
Okay. Delta, and Papa, contact Stockholm 126.65.
Contact 126.65 outside, no problem.
We turn on the landing lights.
Lufthansa 146, wind 252 degrees 13 knots, 100 wings, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 on right, Lufthansa 1462. %, thrust and then toga.
V1.
Positive rate, gear up. Speed check, flaps up.
Lufthansa 146, contact Stockholm 126.65.
Departure on 126.65, Lufthansa 1462, bye bye.
Contact Sweden 118.4, that's Tango Papa. Thank you, bye. Lufthansa 1462.
Lufthansa 1462 with you.
Lufthansa 146. Yep, hello, a very good morning to you, and the company signed the flight level of 180.
Time to flight level 180, Lufthansa 1462. Flight level 180 set. Beautiful departure out of Stockholm today. 10,000 feet, and we turn off the landing lights.
Altimeter setting.
And Lufthansa 1462, continue, for higher contact freedom on 18 decimal 4. Have a good morning, sir.
Sweden control on 118.4, Lufthansa 1462, and have a nice day. Thank you. Sweden control, Lufthansa 1462, flight level 150, inbound Dunker, climbing for 180.
Good morning, Lufthansa 1462. Speed and control, high identified, climb to 280.
Climb to flight level 280, Lufthansa 1462. Flight level 280 set.
Good morning. 2 Quebec Sierra Houston, flight level 360, bound Delta.
Good morning, Turkish to Quebec, speed and control, score 4655, please.
On the 465, that's 2 Quebec.
Turkish to Quebec, speed control, high identified, and ready to descend sample 260.
Flight ready to standing flight level 260, Turkish to Quebec.
Hamilton 467, clear to go, final speed of Echo, runway 04 left, and ready to descend sample.
Set up one takeover, right here for runway 04 left, Hamilton 467.
Lufthansa 1462, continue, climb sample 320.
Climb to flight level 320, that's a 60.
Launch level 144, Bristol, climbing to flight level 110 to 140. Good morning, Bristol 144, speed and control, identified,
Flight level 320, set.
Launch level 144, climb level 260. Turkish to Quebec Sierra, contact speed and control 134.975.
134.975, structures to Quebec Sierra, bye-bye.
Bye.
We have now reached our cruising level, flight level 320, and we are cruising with a speed of Mach 0.80, 80% of the velocity of the sound. And here we can see the progress of our flight, and we can see there are plenty of other aircrafts in the region for the moment on the Vatsim network.
Norway control on 118.75, I'll put single papa. Thank you, Norway.
Here we have the actual traffic situation in Copenhagen, and I can count 13 aircrafts active on the Vatsim network, parked or taxiing around in the airport.
Climbing 340, 340.
Airport cargo 650, identified, maintain flight level 330.
We have now been airborne for 23 minutes and we have 13.1 tons of fuel left in the tanks. And we have a ground speed of 502 knots and a tailwind of 43 knots.
Sweden Control, god morgon, Copenhagen 181 in flight level 85, climbing 140.
God morgon, Sweden 181, Sweden, Sweden flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, Sweden 181.
And here we have a vertical chart of our descent to the left into Copenhagen, and we can see we will reach the top of descent just after Toxi.
First, and 467, complex Copenhagen approach, 119.8. And 467, complex Copenhagen approach, 119.8. Norrköping 144, ready descent flight level 220. Norrköping 144, complex Norway control 118, decimal 875.
Freedom 122 for North High 2390. Thank you very much, sir, and how it will go. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Lufthansa 1462, clear Copenhagen, and speed of EQL, and speed of left, and ready to sound flight level 100.
Copenhagen on 118.7, expect set off for left and descend to flight level 100, Lufthansa 1462. Flight level 100 set.
In 403 to heavy one traffic to Copenhagen, get to Copenhagen,
And we have now started our descent into Copenhagen.
65
I copied rerouting QSUP Lima 990 Perry Papa 605 Alma. Do you want us to go direct QSUP after LFAX?
Skinner 403 affirmative, enable direct Copenhagen.
I copy direct Delta 467.
Copenhagen approach Lufthansa 1462 with you flight level 300, descending for flight level 100, inbound Nilen.
KLM 745, very good morning to you, sir. After speeding, Sweet Abbey approach.
Good morning, KLM 745 on the Sweden 1 arrival.
KLM 745, good morning, turn left heading 180.
Good morning, approach Lufthansa 310. Good morning, just departed runway 04 right, passing 1,800 feet.
Copenhagen approach Lufthansa 1462 with your flight level 280, descending for flight level 100, inbound Nilen.
Lufthansa 1462, you're on the wrong frequency, please check 119 at this point.
119.8 for Lufthansa 1462, thank you.
B30, please, descend to 5,000 feet, units 1027.
We are nearly 2,000 feet above our glide path, so we will increase the descent
Scandinavian
rate.
1428, contact Sweden now, 118.4, bye-bye. 118.4 in Sweden, for Scandinavian 1428. Malta 467, contact now, Copenhagen, final frequency 119.1, bye-bye.
Final up with on 119.1, Malta 467, bye-bye.
Bye. Northlands 9, Foxtrot, descend now to flight level 60.
Flight level 60, Foxtrot.
Copenhagen approach Lufthansa 1462 with your flight level 40, descending for flight level 100, inbound Nilen. ESSA.
Lufthansa 1462, good morning. Please contact Sweden 118.4.
Sweden on 118.4. Thank you, Lufthansa.
To Quebec Sierra, turn left heading. Thank you.
Good morning, Skylander 1428, speeding control, identified, count flight level 280.
Level 282, Sierra 128.
Sweden control Lufthansa 1462 with your flight level 220 inbound Sweden and descending for flight level 100.
Skylander 1462, very good, remain frequency.
I was directed to you from Copenhagen approach Lufthansa 1462.
Lufthansa 1462, clear Copenhagen, speed of an echo from for left, turn ready to send flight level 100.
Cleared to Copenhagen via Sveda 1 Echo arrival for runway 04 left and when ready descend to flight level 100. 62. Thank you. We will now decrease our speed to the maximum speed. We need flight level 100, 250 knots.
Golem.
blivna uniformen.
We can now see the north coast of Zealand and the inlet of Øresund just in front of us.
Norrköping 9040, clear Copenhagen, while speed of equal from ETA for left, descend flight level 100.
Copenhagen, speed of equal for left, descend level 100.
We are still 1,000 feet above our glide path, but increasing. We will use the speed brake to decrease our speed.
Yankee November, so we are flying to Tabu, around heading 3033 at the moment.
Yankee uniform up in yet another small problem with our FMC. Up 30 ahead.
Contact Copenhagen approach 11978.
Copenhagen approach on 119.8, Lufthansa 1462, bye bye. We are now entering the Danish airspace.
I'm heading 220.
Okay, 745.
Copenhagen approved, Lufthansa 1462, with you flight level 140, descending for 100, inbound Sveda, that's 1462.
Lufthansa 1462, good morning again. You are identified after Sweden, heading 180 and expect vectors for this 180 for left.
After Sveda, heading 180 and expect vectors for ILS, 0 for left, Lufthansa 142.
KLM 745, contact now Copenhagen, final frequency is 119 decimal 1, have a great landing, sir, bye-bye.
119 decimal 1 for KLM 745, technical service, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Lufthansa 1462, descent now to flight level 080.
Descent to flight level 080, Lufthansa 146. Flight level 080 set. And we are now approaching 10,000 feet, so we will turn on the landing lights. And we set the local pressure in Copenhagen to 1027 hectopascal.
North times 9, Foxtrot 4, turn right to heading 130. Yeah, well, we had some problems with an aircraft, that is the reason you will come a little bit to the north, but at the moment it seems that you will be number 4 for approach.
Yeah, I see the aircraft, and we'll go for a correction on training plan of Vatsim Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 142, you may continue descent to 5,000 feet. QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet on QNH 1026 Lufthansa 142. The QNH has changed, so we set the pressure down with 1 hectopascal to 1026 hectopascal. 5,000 feet set.
Now trans 9, Foxtrot, further right to heading 220.
Heading 230, now trans 9, Foxtrot.
And now trans 9 of Foxtrot, contact now Copenhagen, final frequency is 119 at decimal 1.
We decrease the speed to 210 knots.
Before heading to final 119 at decimal 1, thanks to you, sir. Have a good day. Go trans 9, Foxtrot, bye-bye.
A beautiful view over Öresund coming in from the north.
Scandinavian 140, a very good morning to you, sir. You are identified. Climb out for flight level 19 and proceed to rate key max.
I'm flight level 190 is direct.
We have now Copenhagen in front of us, to the left. Speed down to 200 knots.
Lufthansa 1462, right heading 220 degrees.
Right heading 220 Lufthansa 1462.
Scandinavian 140, you may now contact Sweden. Control frequency is 118.4. Have a great flight and a great someday, sir. Bye-bye.
Scandinavian, Scandinavian, great day to you.
Lufthansa 1462, it seems now that we have space for you to come down to Copenhagen, so please contact now Copenhagen final frequency 119 decimal 1. And god landing. Bye-bye.
Approach on 119 decimal 1 Lufthansa 1462. Bye-bye. We are now over Køge and have Køge booked just in front of us and the airport to the left.
One of you or great until the court wished for you for less for KM745.
Copenhagen approach Lufthansa 1462 with you.
Lufthansa 1462, clear to final, morning identified.
Eight aircrafts on approach to 04 left.
Lufthansa 1462, to the right at 220.
Right heading 220, Lufthansa 146.
Lufthansa Foster, heading 070. Heading 070, no time, no, full stop. Lufthansa Foster, descent to 3000 feet, speed 170, nice time to the established, 200 left. Thank you, 3000 feet and 102 for the established, no transponder for the south. Lufthansa 1462, turn left heading 130, descent to 3000 feet.
Left heading 130 and descent to 3000 feet, Lufthansa 142.
Lufthansa 1462, speed 180.
Speed 180, Lufthansa 1462.
Yeah, 745, contact test tower 118.1, over.
Speed down to 180.
108.4 km, 745, again, bye.
Visible shore 118.1.
Flaps 15.
Lufthansa Foster, fully established, territory left. Lufthansa 1462, turn left heading 070, cleared ILS runway 04 left.
Left heading 070 and cleared ILS 04 left, Lufthansa.
Now, Lufthansa Foster, contact tower 1.1, Lufthansa. 1.1, thanks for the
Localizer captured and locked. Gear down. Glide path captured and locked.
Lufthansa 1462, no speed restrictions, contact Castle Tower 118 decimal.
Castle Tower 118.7, Lufthansa 1. And now a fully established ILS 04 lift inbound. Speed down to 165 knots. Castle Tower Lufthansa 1462, fully established ILS 04 left inbound.
Yeah, Lufthansa 1462, Castle Tower 118.1.
Shit, wrong frequency.
Driving 2819 after departure, Copenhagen, approach 119.8, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff, wind 070 degrees, 9 knots, good morning.
Speed down to our landing speed 141 knots. Castle Tower Lufthansa 1462, fully established 04 left inbound.
Lufthansa 1462, Castle Tower, good morning, wind 070 degrees and 9 knots, 04 left, still safe landing.
Clear for landing 04 left, Lufthansa 1462. Now we got our landing clearance.
Patrick down, North Drive 3221, good morning, we're on Bravo.
Bravo, Castle Tower, good morning. Okay, we got to see the whole round, Bravo. 7 Quebec Bravo. Runway 728 Bravo, Copenhagen.
Sorry, sir, what's the last instruction that you gave us? Cut out.
Runway 728 Bravo, I didn't give you any instructions. You should be instructed to hold short Bravo 3.
Ah, okay, there's a whole ship Bravo 3 on us.
Approaching 04 left.
So maybe 27 line up to the 4 right and wait.
November 7274 Hotel would like to circle here just for a while. Okay.
400.
November 7274 Hotel, approved, that's requested.
Approved is requested, November 7274.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Scandinavian 2761, cancel.
Scandinavian 2761, movement.
Scandinavian 2761, after contact Copenhagen approach, frequency 119 at estimate. Winds are 070 degrees 79 and last runway to the 4 right, clear for takeoff.
Those range deposit compared to approach Volvo 9.86 to control and United made by Copenhagen to 761.
Alpha 3221 behind departing Scandinavian Airlines, Boeing 737-800, line runway to the 4 right and wait behind.
Bonded following traffic 1 runway 04 right, no trans 3221.
Lufthansa 1462, Boston to Copenhagen, the tower 118.7,
Tower 118.7, good morning, Lufthansa.
Trans 9 up, Foxtrot, after crossing, contact Acon 121, this is 9.
121, this one, and after crossing 313, no trouble, Foxtrot.
Scandinavian 1215, after crossing Norwegian from right to left on Elsa, continue taxi via Charlie.
After crossing, we have Charlie Scandinavian 125.
Copenhagen Tower, Lufthansa 1462 on taxiway Alpha.
Lufthansa 1462, taxi via Alpha, hold short on next week.
Taxiway Alpha and hold short 30 Lufthansa 62.
Hospital 7209, come down 118.1.
Uh, 118.1, no shoot.
Scandinavian 1215, contact 118.1.
Small 118.1,
Lufthansa 14
462, runway 30, hold short Zulu on crossing.
Cross 30 and hold short Zulu. The 146.
Hold short Zulu on crossing.
Hold short Zulu on Foxtrot. That's 1462.
Morning, Hospital 189 Alpha, taxi via Alpha, hold short on this please. Copenhagen Tower, good morning, right 14 Mike Delta, we're on Bravo, holding short, ready for taxi. Good morning, Ryanair 14 Mike Delta, cross up 830, taxi via Bravo. Cross on 830 and taxi via Bravo, Ryanair 14 Mike Delta.
We have now powered up the APU, so we are ready to shut down the engines when we reach our gate.
Lufthansa 1462 after crossing, take run 121, decimal 9.
After crossing April or 121 decimal 9 on Lufthansa 1462. Bye-bye.
Ryanair 14 Mike Delta, contact tower 18 decimal 1. 18 decimal 1, Ryanair 14 Mike Delta. Capture Tower, switch 1 to start now, moving short runway 12. Morning, switch 126 Tower, cross runway 12. Joshua 3300, contact on frequency 118.7, that's fine. Tower 118.7, thank you, have a good day in North Street.
AP on Lufthansa 1462 on Foxtrot holding short Zulu, request gate.
Lufthansa 1462. God morgen. Taxi via Quebec. Sustain Charlie 10.
To Charlie 10 via Quebec, Lufthansa 1462.
36, request carriage.
Killer 83, just wait from the Boeing, turns to Toronto. Runway 04 right for departure. Departure route both in 2 Alpha, after those to November 2 Alpha. Squawk 7342.
Secure Toronto, 2 Alpha, Porsche, squawk 7342, and 83.
Killer 83, read back direct. Report ready for push and start.
Canada 414, ready for taxi.
Canada 414, taxi via Lima and Kilo 3, hold short of runway 12.
Section via Lima,
3, confirm, stand for.
Via Lima and Kilo 3, hold short of runway 12.
Okay, via Lima and Kilo 3, hold short of runway 12, scan and 414.
Notion 189 Alpha, cancellation good morning, taxi via Alpha and Yankee to gate Alpha 12. Lufthansa 1462, Charlie 10 has now been occupied, make a right turn into gate Charlie 36, the next one Charlie 36.
Right turn to Charlie 36, Lufthansa 146.
Check this.
Danish 798, cast of 8 from the range 2555.
I prefer Danish 798 and information goes on board, make a stack there.
Danish 798.
Stand by.
Danish 798, you'll clear to Verona, runway 04 for departure. Departure route Nixon 1 Alpha and squawk 7331.
Yeah, it's a Verona, runway 04 right. Use my next level of departure, squawk 7331, Danish 798.
Copenhagen ground, good morning, Siri Jet, on Alpha, holding the Zulu.
Danish 798, read back correct, support ready for push and start. 2-412, confirm your Alpha short of Zulu.
We're on Alpha, holding at the Zulu, Siri Jet 412.
0, Charlie 30.
Roger, Alpha, Yankee, Quebec, and gate Charlie 30, Siri Jet 412.
The engines are shut down, so we can now disarm the doors and open the doors.
American 83 is ready for push start.
Vi kan lade 83, push and start approved, basing back physics.
The passengers are now deboarded and the deloading of the cargo is in progress. And this was the end of our 1 hour flight from Stockholm to Copenhagen with this beautiful Boeing 777-300 from Lufthansa. I hope you have enjoyed the flight and hope to see you another time on board of one of my flights. So long and bye bye.